Next question says, in moving along a stable demand curve, which of the following is not held constant? 1 says the prices of substitute goods. 2 says the prices of complementary goods. 3 says consumer incomes. 4 says price expectations. 5 says the price of the product for which the demand curve is relevant. And so what we're again looking at here is this distinction between the movement along the demand curve and the shift of the demand curve. If you're moving along a stable demand curve, then the only thing that causes changes is changes in price, right? Everything else is held constant. Any demand determinants is going to be something that shifts the demand curve overall. And so if we're not talking about shifts, then all demand determinants must be held constant. And demand determinants include the prices of substitute goods, the prices of complementary goods, consumer incomes, price expectations. All those things are demand determinants. And so all 4 of those things are going to be held constant. And then finally, we get to answer choice 5, the price of the product for which the demand curve is relevant. And it doesn't make sense for that to be held constant because we're literally depicting a relationship between price and quantity demanded, right? We have quantity here, price here. This is our demand curve. The movement along the demand curve is inherently going to change the price of the product for which this demand curve is relevant. And so this being held constant makes no sense because it's counterproductive to the idea of what a demand curve represents. And so 5 is going to be the right answer choice here. The price of the product for which the demand curve is relevant will not be held constant. Let's take a look at the previous tutor's answer. So they also chose 5. And they said that when we move along a stable demand curve, the price of the product continuously changes. Movement along a demand curve indicates change in the quantity demanded with respect to changes in price, ceteris paribus. All other factors that influence demand, such as the price of related goods, i.e. substitutes and complements, the expectations of consumers, their incomes and preferences, etc., are kept constant along the demand curve, for changes in these factors lead to a change in the entire demand, which shifts the curve in a parallel direction. So yeah, this is a good answer. Very clear. You can mark that as correct.